Welcome, people of the world. My name is Jakobi Davis. This is the first episode of Healthy Headlines, where we talk about all things fitness and health. And today, I have some very special guests with me. Our co-host.
I was like, he's gonna call me a guest. I was like, we on this thing together.
Our co-host, Rolynn and Jamal.
Hello.
What's up, guys?
Hi, I'm good.
I'm good.
How
How
you
are we
doing?
feeling? I feel great.
Feeling good. So, obviously we're here for a reason. We're going to be talking about all things fitness and health.
I think this is a really cool on-brand topic for us.
Mhm.
Like in this newsroom, we are the people always signing up for something in the gym, doing something. So this is really on brand for us.
Yep. I like it. Yeah, honestly, yeah. It's honestly, I don't know why we haven't done this sooner, to be honest with you, because we're always doing something, whether it's physical activity or just trying something new. So I'm excited for it, honestly.
I was about to say, most of the time when we're outside of work, when we hang out, what are we doing? Working out.
Yeah.
So crazy. Now we're here. Now we're going
Constantly,
to be talking about it.
constantly putting our body through pain.
By choice and paying for it.
Yes.
Literally, emotionally and financially.
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing we're going to do, so you guys can get to know us a little bit, we're just going to go around the table and talk about who we are and, why we got into working out. So we'll start with Rolynn.
I knew you were gonna start with me. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this question because I'm like, when did I start working out? I guess I can bring it back to high school. Shout out when I was the JV volleyball star that I was. And then I did track for a little while. Track is because I was a thrower. I wasn't a sprinter. Track, don't laugh at me. I was a good thrower. I made it to state.
Yeah.
No, I didn't make it to states. I made it to regionals. But that's when I started lifting, like actually learning how to strength train. And I really didn't stop from there. My dad was really active in the gym, so he would always bring me. And when I aged out of being in the daycare gym, I started working out with him.
Yeah. Jamal?
For me, I didn't really do like organized sports per se. My favorite sport was always basketball growing up. I was never really on a team per se. So when I really got into like working out and stuff was actually in college. And then after college, I just started running. Ironically, it's because I started watching this show on MTV called The Challenge. So they did a lot of like stuff where they were like running, jumping, like physical activity. So I was like, if I could do that, maybe I could also be on that show. Obviously, I'm not on that show, but I
You
decided
can
to
still
just
be on the show.
possibly. Yeah, I probably.
Wait, they don't make that show anymore.
They
Never mind.
do, but I'm just like I'm definitely aged out of it. But essentially, that's what got me into running, and then from running, it just took off from there in my 20s, and then now into my 30s as well. So it's been great.
Dang.
What about you?
That's crazy because I didn't know that about you guys. But I was always like raised to do some sort of extracurricular activity. So I would say, I just always love moving around. I feel like I've always, been somewhere doing something. And, most of the time growing up, I would be outside playing. And I just grew up just running around the neighborhood, running around the house. So like my main sports that I played growing up, I played basketball and football, like elementary school, little middle school. And then I did track for the first time ever in 6th grade. And like I fell in love with it. And I did track all the way throughout high school. And I just fell in love with it. And track was a really like great thing with my life because I figured out, why I love working out, who I like working out with. And, I love like how it made me feel. And, I like the awards too. So.
We all love to win.
Yeah.
I feel like we all did sports, so that's like a common thing that we did. Which is like, sometimes your parents put you in sports, so that's
Yeah.
one thing. But we kept up with it. It
That
took
is
us
true.
somewhere.
That is true.
Yeah,
That
my
is
mom
true.
was always books first and everything like that before even sports. So I think that's what kind of, I don't want to say it hindered me because obviously working, my mom had to raise both me and my brother. But because of that, it was just like, you know what, she had to focus on that instead of always having money to put me into organized sports or intramurals or AAU stuff like that. So I had to seek that out for myself. And honestly, I'm probably better off because of it, because now as an adult, I get to do some of the things that maybe I didn't get to do as a kid, or maybe I thought that maybe wasn't for me, but now I'm like, you know what, I'm glad I tried it now.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, we talked about how we got into it and, why we do it. But what's keeping us coming back, now, today? What's that like?
For me, personally, it's just, I'm just constantly always trying to just be better than I was before. I don't know what it is, but just like, I'm very stubborn, as you both know, knowing me. So I just honestly, if it's something that like I know I can do, I'm just gonna keep going at it. Even if you guys feel like I did my best or like you should be happy, no, I'm like, nah, I gotta do better than this, or I gotta keep pushing myself, or I'm always just trying to improve on myself so I can look back and just be like, you know what, hey, I did that or I did this, and I could just honestly be real proud of myself. So it's honestly just that, and also just the discipline that comes with working out as well too. It gives me something to focus on where I'm not just sitting in the house or I'm just focused on like, you know, just eating all the time or just watching TV and stuff like that.
Rolynn.
I don't know.
What keeps it coming back to working out?
The first time you asked me that, I think the first thing that came to my mind is just being summertime fine. You know, you look good, feel
There's nothing
good,
wrong with
right?
that. There's
Yeah,
nothing
no, I
wrong with
agree.
that. That's
That-
another good
That's
thing
my
about that.
superficial answer, but like deep down, it is like free therapy. Like especially, I know we all run, so that's why I say that too. Moving your body is a choice, but also a privilege. And I think that I had to like change my mindset recently because there's a lot of stuff that I don't really love to do every day. And sometimes it's working out. Like I don't love to do it every time, but I'm like, dang, I'm really blessed to move my body and I'm able to take care of myself. So health issues run in my family. So being able to stay on top of my health and kind of like, you know, do the best for my future family because I'm building traditions for myself and habits for myself that are healthy. It's my choice and privilege.
I love that. Now, for me, I mean, I would say, you know, being active translates into so many different things within your life. I think when you're so disciplined with one thing within your life, it translates to so many other things.
Yeah.
So,
Very much
you know,
so.
being so active, like within the gym, has helped me, you know, become more active in, you know, other aspects within my life. And it's something that I've noticed a lot throughout this year so far. And so much last year. I mean, you know, we stayed really consistent last year when it came to our running. And, you know, we got close throughout a run club that we have here in Richmond.
I will say,
So,
not to cut you off,
yeah.
but one of the benefits I think all three of us can say with running is that you're able to make friends out of it.
Yes.
And I never really thought about it like that. Like before I came here, like in my 20s, I was just, maybe it's because of the places I was at, but
Yeah.
I just always had the mindset like, just go do your workout, finish, get out at the gym. Like,
Yeah.
and it was always because like with the gym, you know how it is. Like, there's never really a rack that's always available. You're always trying to do your workout, or someone's taking up too much time. But especially here running, you like it's really a community. Like I kid you not, especially in Richmond, like with our run club that we're in, and we'll introduce that probably to you guys in a later episode. But yeah, it's just I never thought I would meet friends and then just have like-minded things that we like, whether it just be sports, music, just like way of life, like food, like just hanging out with people as well too. Like it's led to so much like that. So like that's kind of like also the thing that I look forward to. Like working out is a way for me to hang out with our friends and you too that I have in my life. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're doing this podcast right now all because of working out.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's crazy how things work out. Work out. See what I did there.
Well, I think that's it. You know, thank you guys so much for watching. We are going to continue to bring more episodes about fitness and health and, you know, things that we do throughout our fitness lives.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. I believe we'll be talking about high rocks.
There's a lot of great things cooking up.
Yeah, that's what we all are training for right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, this was the first episode of the Healthy Headlines.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.